Hi, my name's Ian from Las Vegas Scooters and Lifts. This is my store. Today we've got more scooters in. But yeah, that was the first one. Folding scooter. Like I said, Jenny did that. Let's put my key back. Okay. Like I said, Do's and Tur's on its way out. And I've got Do's and Tur's second sister, youngest sister. Another fine example of how not to treat a scooter. Let's break the shroud there. Let's break the shroud there. Jenny asked her, do you live on a farm property? No, we just live in town. Yeah, it's pretty janky. Yeah, typical horn button broke. Oh, this is a Go-Go Sport. Nice. I won't be doing much to this one. I'll find out what's wrong with it. Missing armrests. No basket. So I'll find out from Jenny what's happening with that. What's happening with the Go-Go Sport 3-wheel?
That one needs batteries,
okay.
And the screws fought with me. So the battery pack is on your table,
Okay.
upside down.
So it just needs the batteries in that one?
Just needs the batteries.
Have you tested the scooter to see if it is just batteries? Put
yes.
Another pack on it. Okay, cool. So those two that came in yesterday, and then one this morning, which is the Shop Rider. Yeah, just quickly off camera, I just opened this up. Jenny was struggling to get the screws out. She was looking for me little magnet thingy, but so anyway, we have a few problems. These batteries are pretty new according to the customer. I don't know those date marks. So see, I know my own 21/09/07, 2021. 09 is your month and day. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, these never see any good luck with these Duracell batteries. There's a discrepancy between the voltage on either one of them. This one's definitely weaker than this one. I've just done a load test on this one. It's below 10 volts under load. This one's just at 10 volts under load. And as you can see, we have leaking there, leaking there, leaking there, and also there's been damage to this cable here, probably from previous batteries, and it's rotted, and it'll rot through this cable. It'll rot through it. You can cut this back and replace this portion. If you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. I don't do that. I always replace factory items and warranty, just in case something goes wrong. We don't want it pointing fingers saying, you replaced this, you did this, you did that. Yeah, that's going to give you charging issues, run issues. It's always on the negative. And if there's a loose connection, you can start melting these connections here on the battery connections underneath the battery box. They can start to melt. I see it on our Victory 10s where the connections get loose and it causes issues. It's battery resistance. So always make sure these are tight. As you see on the one of my videos, the 18 amp hour battery pack change, whoever installed those batteries left these loose, so you're not going to get proper charge, you're not going to get proper runtime. Plus you could also start getting failure issues. If you go over a bump, it may cut the scooter out completely. And then with this battery box, what I've just seen heard from Jenny is that she uses a trailer with this scooter. So she trailers behind the scooter some items or whatever, and it obviously this had tripped, so the batteries must have been at a weak state, and to save the scooter and any other problems, this circuit breaker broke, which shut the scooter down. According to Jenny, the customer, he kind of thought he knew exactly what was going on, but he didn't. So first thing to check is your reset button there, especially if the batteries are low, you're going up an incline, slow speeds, it can cause this to trip, or as if you're carrying too much weight at low charge, which she was doing. She was trailering something on the back of the scooter, and that's not what these scooters are made for. So I'm suspecting this transaxle was overworking, and it's probably going to break on her at some point, but she probably won't care. Yeah, that's started. Should be no lateral movement on those. The Sport and the Traveller Plus back ends, they're really hardy. They're quite a chunky axle. It's better than these little your Traveller ones. These tend to break more. I've never had to change, or I've never repaired one of those. It's not worth repairing anyway, but they tend to be a bit more hardy. Bigger motor, bigger transaxle. The motors are a lot bigger on them. But, yeah, so the batteries are, I'd recommend changing them, but they said they bought them not long ago. I would say return them and get your money back, but they'll probably just exchange them because this battery is lower than that one under load. So I'll leave this open to show him what damage is done. I would recommend changing that because it's going to give you charging issues and it's just going to keep rotting. And
do you want to put the battery box back on the scooter, see if it works?
Okay, you can grab that for me. I've only got one hand.
Don't you have three?
Hmm?
Don't you have three?
I sometimes wish. So, just going to put that back in there.
Healthy.
Yeah, I want to. There we go. As you can see, it's very sun faded.
Yeah, so ask him if he wants to replace them or not.
When he's here, might as well.
So you're going to talk to him?
Yeah, I'll talk to him about that cable. If he wants to change that cable out, that's fine, he can do that.
Where can we get new cables though?
You have to buy a whole new box.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the Go-Go Sport gone out of the room, and also the little Shop Rider Echo. The Sport, I've explained everything to the customer that she was hauling rocks in a trailer with it, and it blew out the circuit breaker on the battery pack. And also there's some corrosion to one wire, which I put in the video. So yeah, I've advised him that he'd also got an 8-beep error code, which is motor disconnect. In other words, a connection problem between the front and rear harness that connects the rear of the scooter. Yeah, so the front and rear connector on the Sport, I took the front and rear apart and see that there is some melting going on with one of the connectors and the pins, which is causing him to get an 8-beep code, which motor disconnect, like I said. That was more than likely from carrying excessive weight on the back of the scooter in a trailer, hauling rocks. So resistance problems, overheating, melted pins. I told him it's probably going to come back again. As you can see from the scooter, it was another do's and turd, absolutely trashed. So he's probably gonna, I said, just run it until it dies. I said, the beep code's probably gonna come back to haunt you, it'll cut the scooter out, but at least he knows what to do and what to look for now. Press the reset button on the battery box if it does trip again, and also separate the front from rear, reconnect it, see if that clears the 8-beep error. It's not worth putting thousands of dollars into replacing parts on that scooter. You're better off buying a new scooter, something bigger that you can actually haul some weight on. Like a Victory 10, 4-wheel Victory 10. He looked at the one, the do's and turd in the showroom. He liked that. He liked that in the state that that's in. But yeah, something that size. If you weigh 200 pounds and you want to carry 200 pounds, the scooter's going to cope with it. He did ask if it could go on rough terrain. None of these scooters really can, apart from the Wrangler and the new Wrangler 2.0. But again, even then, they're not, they're mobility scooters, partially recreational. So we've never had one. We're never going to get a Wrangler in this store. It's just too big. I can't get it through the door, and we've never been asked to get one. So in the 2-3 years that it's been released, so that's the kind of scooter that you need, a more heavy duty. They don't make the Pursuit anymore. It's just the Victory 10 LX, Zero Turn, and the Wrangler. They're the biggest scooters you get, and the Maxima, of course. But yeah, 400 pound to 500 pound weight capacity. They don't make anything bigger than that. So, but yeah, that's the workshop cleared for today. Quite a short day for me today. So, but let's see what comes in. And thank you for watching, and have a good day.